Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel and check out the content. I got some drama, man, going on with Corey Holcomb and the 5150 show, right? So this past Tuesday, I was watching the 5150 show, and Corey Holcomb was talking about somebody posted a video of him online, and they was talking about like how he had fell and he broke his wrist. He was riding a scooter and he broke both wrists. And so a friend of his posted a video and made a joke about it. Now, I didn't know who the friend was. I really wasn't paying too much attention to who Corey Holcomb was talking about until he said he mentioned something about sweaty armpits or wet armpits and no baby having ass, right? And then so I kind of put two and two together and I was like, oh, so he talking about his boy Marcus, right? So then I went and found a video that Marcus posted, and the video was, I don't think the video was malicious. It was funny. I think the video probably was about like a minute or two long, a couple minutes long, and it really just spoke about it. It made fun of him falling on a scooter that he had, and Marcus was saying that how he was too fat and too old to be riding a scooter, and he just made jokes out of it. But Corey just kind of on his podcast kind of went in on Marcus and said that like I said, he called him a fuckboy. He said that he was that like sometimes your friends are jealous of you, but they kind of hide it until something happened to you, and then that's when people celebrate your downfalls and stuff like that, right? So Marcus immediately tried to reach out to Corey and find out what was going on, find out what was the problem, and so he said he reached out to him twice and was able to get in contact with him the second time. And he told him that, if he didn't think that, he didn't know that this would hurt his feelings. And if that hurt his feelings, he apologized, and so he said Corey's reaction was to kind of like play it off like it wasn't really no big deal. And so that to me, right, that wasn't really the crazy part about this situation. And so this where Blaq Ron came in, and Blaq Ron, I'm gonna let you listen to Blaq Ron's his take on the situation. But Blaq Ron came in and kind of said some things about Corey Holcomb that a lot of people was a lot of people would agree with, and a lot of people probably was thinking the same way. And so with that being said, I'm gonna go to this video that Blaq Ron. I'm gonna just let you hear what Blaq Ron said about the situation, then I'm gonna comment on it.
Oh, Marcus, come on, man. Oh, man, y'all boys don't need to be. Oh, man, y'all need to hey, man, if y'all ain't saying that same shit on the other side, don't be coming a little bro with that shit. Because at the end of the day, a man gonna be a man. And you can't play with a nigga manhood, but so many times, so many ways before he gonna let you know he not about to play shit.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be through with it. Corey talk about everybody else when it suit him. And it's funny then. When he was talking about Christina Payne and he was calling her a dope fiend that he had fucked one time at a motel and talking about her dog and how she all in front of the improv selling drugs in front of folks, she probably didn't find that shit favorable. When he was talking about Ryan and the fact that Ryan and Austin were roommates and insinuating that to mean that Ryan was some sort of homosexual, Ryan didn't find that favorable. When he got all on 5150 laughing and shit about Ryan and Reggie getting into it, like, oh, come on the show and tell us how you bullied a nigga out of L.A.
Oh, man.
Didn't nobody say Corey was wrong from that. When he got on the motherfucking show and brought Scruncho on there to talk about how he put hands on TK, nobody said Corey was out of line for that shit then.
Before I let...
So, right, Corey Holcomb, Corey do have like a lot of drama going with him. and he starts stuff with other people. And like Blaq Ron said, he don't get called out for it. You know, Corey Holcomb beef with his old co-host. What was it? Zoe. He had beef with a guy that he brought on a show. What's the dude named Grady? Precise. You know, and so sooner or later, it seemed like sooner or later Corey is going to get in it. He's going to get into it with everybody, right? And because that's Corey MO. It seems like Corey the kind of person that, like, if you are around him, he looking for chinks in your armor, something that he can use later on to kind of to come at you, just in case the relationship goes just in case it goes south or something go wrong. In which, when you're dealing with Corey, most times, you know, it is going to go, something's going to go wrong, it's going to go south. And so Corey, and I recall the episode when Corey was talking about the young lady, the woman selling drugs in front of the comedy show, and he had sex with her. And so to me, that's like, when he brought that up, that was kind of like dry snitching. You know, when he brought up the fact that she was, I don't know if it was a fact, but he brought up that she, you know, the situation where she was selling drugs in front of the comedy show. Like I said, he had fallout with Zoe. The situation with Ryan, I remember the situation with Ryan. You know, he insinuated that Ryan was gay. And so Blaq Ron bringing up all this stuff, man, just to point out that, you know, every time there's something going on, like the common denominator is Corey, you know, and so Ron don't think that he don't think that Marcus should be apologetic at all, because Corey do the same thing. Corey joke with people, and as a matter of fact, when Corey joke with people, it's a little bit more malicious. Like when you joke about somebody selling drugs, you know, you could potentially put them in a situation. Or when you joke about somebody's sexuality, you know, that's more serious than like what Marcus did, as far as like making fun of Corey, you know, breaking his wrist. But I'm gonna get back into some more of this video. I mean, the comments that Blaq Ron said, and I'm gonna comment some more on the rest of what Ron said.
Blaq Ron finished. Please understand that this negates anything that anybody came in here and tried to say about Corey being justified and how he handled the situation or anything like that. Call me biased, call me anything you want to call me, but the facts of the matter is the facts. Corey talks about everybody and volunteers information about people that other people wouldn't know unless he said it out of his own mouth on his own platform, things that happen behind the scenes. They spread narratives about people and then be mad when somebody's actually joking with the nigga. You cannot be a person that is all about dark humor. People, he will go out of his way to talk shit and spread narratives about people, and then be mad when somebody's actually joking with the nigga. You cannot be a person that is all about dark humor or trying to be edgy or try to be shock value in your comedy, but be the most sensitive nigga in America.
So if you can't take it, quit dishing it. And a motherfucker get on here and make a lighthearted roast video about you hurting your 58-year-old ass self, and you decide to take that as a proxy, man. I learned a long time ago to quit slap boxing with niggas, because that's when a nigga will take the prime opportunity to let one go, because he been wanting to let one go. And he ain't got the nuts to just haul off and swing on you. So he'll wait till it's supposed to be a friendly fucking competition, and he'll let go. It's the reason why I don't do roast shows no more. I did one roast show for my birthday, and motherfuckers got up there and took turns letting me know how they really felt about me in front of my family and the girl I was going with at the time. See, motherfuckers take this friendly competition shit to really get their swings out.
Man. All right, so I want to comment on that too, right? Because you know, to me that's true. You know, when people had an opportunity to come at you, and especially in a joking way, like, you know, you got to make sure, especially, you don't play with people, right? I make it a point not to be playing with, you know, with people, and don't let people play with me, because people try to size you up, they try to find like what the chinks are in your armor, and what they also try to do when people joke with you, or they try to, like you say, slap box and all that other stuff. What they try to do is they try to in a joking way, they try to gain dominance over you. And that's the kind of stuff that Corey do. Like, he'll joke with you, and he'll say stuff, but what he's doing is he's trying to gain dominance over you. And so and if you don't allow people like that to play with you, then they're not going to want to be around you. And Corey's always talking about how he don't hang with certain people, and that's most likely because if you're the kind of person that stands up to him, he's not going to want to be, he's not going to want to fool with you, not going to want to be around you. And like a lot of times when Corey was making fun of Marcus, I thought like he used to go above and beyond what I thought like a big homie should like really treat somebody. Like, if you show enough respect to somebody and you care about them, he should, joke. I thought he should, hit below the belt sometime when it came to Marcus. And but Marcus put up with it for a long time, and then so Marcus stopped really coming to the show and just focused on doing his own thing, which I thought was a smart move on Marcus' part. But Blaq Ron really put it out there and let Corey know that, like, if you can't take it, then you definitely should be joking on people, and so I'm gonna get back to some more of this, and let you hear of what Blaq Ron had to say about Corey, man, because he not finished with him. He's going in on him.
You respond to a roast video by wanting to bring up my household situation, like you somehow better than me. But if you was truly better than me, then you would never have to say it.
Oh my God.
People who
Fire Leo said Blaq Ron was pissed because Corey did one of his no-name rants about him on the show with T.I. I've always feel like there's a little underlying shit there. Luis Malone said he the fruit booty detective. Slam Newton said how many times he's going to call Blaq Ron ugly next week. He finna call Blaq Ron 85 different types of ugly next week. Mark my words. If you heard this shit, he finna go in on Blaq Ron. But I don't know. He may not go as hard on Blaq Ron because when there's people that will stand up to Corey to his face, or actually go and see Corey to his face and not be afraid of Corey or whatever the fuck he got going on, the tune is a little bit different. But we'll see. Yeah, I mean, maybe he will go in on Blaq Ron and not give a fuck. I don't know. But I don't take Blaq Ron to be the type of person that would let that shit go and be like, oh, that's just Corey Holcomb. Zeus T said, you think you hating Corey will stop anything? Idiots. No. Actually, this helps Corey. I don't know if you know that, but like when people talk about the 5150 show, or when I do these reviews or anything like that, it makes people watch it if they aren't already of how he treats people or how he moves with certain people, and then maybe the conversations will be different. That's all I gotta say. But let's let Blaq Ron finish up.
Who are truly better than him. I don't never have to tell Chad that I'm taller than him. And every time that I point out how much taller than I am than Chad, it only makes me look shorter to the bitches that's looking at both of us.
Yeah.
Anytime a nigga got to throw salt on another nigga, it only makes you look worse in front of the bitch you trying to get.
Yeah.
So to everybody that's telling you to take the pragmatic approach, yeah, and I'm glad that you don't really have no malice in your heart about the situation and shit. And that's all well and cool. That just goes to speak toward your motherfucking character. But for everybody that's assuming that he's supposed to take some sort of background seat, or he's supposed to let some shit go because that's his quote unquote OG. Hey man, OGs die every day. Old lions get killed by young lions every day. And since the nigga want to use lions and hyenas as your fucking analogy, they let me know that motherfuckers don't watch enough nature documentaries. Because any lion that get caught out by itself around some hyenas know that that's his last day on the savannah.
Type shit.
Damn.
All right.
Damn, Ron, tell them how you really feel.
Right now,
niggas don't know that hyenas have the strongest bite pressure out of any other animal in the animal kingdom.
That is actually a fact. You can look that up right now.
So look, Ron said something about like what, and I agree. Like when he said that Corey Holcomb will sometimes like make you feel or say stuff about you to make himself feel better. Like he's above that type of activity, or he's above that type of whatever it is you're doing. Like he don't do that. He's above this. He's above that. And those kind of people always, they always trip me out because they try to make you feel like, or they, like it seemed like they better than you or something like that. When the situation is not really, is not really like that. And a lot of people see through that, and they they not really buying into it. But I guess because it's Corey Holcomb, people really don't pull his card. And so yeah, let me get back to
on Google. Hyenas do have the strongest bite out of
right down on your ass. Your ass is big.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
And people think hyenas laugh when they scared. No, a hyena's laugh is a signal that he's about to kill you.
Oh shit.
So you might want to brush up on your nature,
Mammals, you're right,
and on your knowledge.
Yeah.
Because another thing that happens in nature, when an old lion gets injured, they go ahead and leave the savannah because they know they finna get tried before the next spring. You can't hurt yourself in front of no young lions. Old lion. You're a little too long in the tooth to be going at it with no young hyena.
All right.
Don't
now.
make them clamp down on your ass. Because the thing about a hyena, they ain't never by themselves. You take that how you heard it.
Yeah.
All right, so Blaq Ron, man, just let it be known he wasn't playing. So a few points, like he said that he made the point about old lion, and see sometimes like older dudes or older people in the community, like they will try to play that big homie little homie card, right? But just because you are the OG in the neighborhood, like he said, that don't really mean that you entitled to nothing, right? You still have to give respect to get respect, and it's like, and I have seen like plenty of times, like when older guys, like it's a changing of the guard. Sometimes an older guy will try to flex on somebody who he think is a young homie, and it'll backfire on him, and so Corey think that just because he's older than Marcus, and he is he's been in the game longer than Marcus, and he has more experience than Marcus, that he could always big homie him. But like I said, in order to like get respect, you still have to give respect. And Blaq Ron really just said it all. I'm really looking forward to like this Tuesday, because I know this is going to get back to Corey. I'm looking forward to seeing like what Corey has to say about this. I mean, because Blaq Ron wasn't lying about anything, right? Everything he said, is basically true. And so if I want to see like what Corey had, like I said, what can he say to rebut this, because Ron wasn't lying. I'm looking forward to Tuesday when the 5150 show come back on. And I know, like, and some people saying that like Craig Fax was like Craig is a yes man, but I don't. Craig said that he really didn't know like what like they don't discuss before the show come on, like what's going to be, what's going to be talked about. And so, and Craig really didn't say anything about Marcus, so I don't see Craig as being a yes man. I see Craig as somebody who is who just, he's just trying to get his grind on, as far as like with his podcast and his platform. But I think Craig should watch out though, because Corey falls out with everybody. He fell out with Darlene. You know what I mean? Like, he goes at it with Darlene. You in order to hang around somebody like Corey, you have to be like a really a person who likes. You got to be a glutton for punishment. You got to be somebody who likes to get talked about like that. So and Marcus wasn't that dude. So he got from around him. And you can definitely tell that Blaq Ron, he ain't that dude. And so now, yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode and see how Corey comes back at him with this. But yeah, man, with that being said, just make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about. Do you think that Corey overreacted to Marcus' video? Could Corey have called Mark and asked him, like, you know, like what's the meaning of this, you know, this video? Like, why did you make this video? And I'm sure that Marcus would have told him that he didn't mean any harm by it. Like I said, when I saw the video Marcus posted, it just seemed like he said the same things on the video that he would have said to him, you know, had he been there. But yeah, man, y'all just let me know what y'all think about this situation. What you think about what Blaq Ron said, right? Like, let me know if you agree with Blaq Ron about, like, you know, OG and some of the stuff that Corey has done to other people, you know, with Ryan and the young lady in front of the club, maybe selling drugs, and then the situation with you know, he fell out with Precise, he fell out with Grady, he fell out with Zoe, you know, and he brought Scruncho on to talk about how, you know, how he beat up I forgot the guy, and Ron just said his name, but man, you know, Corey's always in something, man. So like I said, let me know what y'all think about the situation, and what y'all think, you know, what Corey's going to do moving forward as far as Blaq Ron is concerned. And with that being said, man, I'll check you all out on the next video. Peace.